A group of church leaders expressed satisfaction over the outcome of anti-corruption rallies last Sunday and in the past few days. We discussed this with Attorney Howard Calleja, spokesperson for the Church Leaders Council for National Transformation. Good evening to you, Attorney Howie. Thank you for joining us here in the Big Story.
Yes, good evening, Ces, Pauline and Sean and ladies. Good evening po sa inyong lahat.
So tell us first about this transformation organization of the church. Has it just been newly formed, or is this part of the church, Catholic Church's system?
This is part of the Catholic Church. I mean, it's headed by bishops, priests, religious, and then they banded together with the civil society organizations, one of which is Isang Bayan, which I'm a convener of. And we sat down and we found out that we all have a common agenda, which is to fight corruption, ask the government for transparency, accountability, in light with all of this corruption being shown or happening every day. So we thought of really banding together and demand that from the government na dapat nga singilin kung sino yung dapat singilin at panagutin kung sino yung dapat panagutin.
Ano pa po ba ang balak ng simbahan na mga pagkikilos protesta sa mga darating na araw, linggo, buwan?
Ces, yung ating rally or yung ating indignation noong September 21, sabi ko nga, hindi naman yan nagtatapos dyan. Nagsisimula lang tayo dyan. And we are so happy with the turnout kasi nga we were looking lang, Ces, at about 20 to 30,000 maximum. Actually, estimates go 80,000, even higher than that. No, I mean we hit not only 2 times or 3 times the amount, and ang preparation dito mga 10 days lang. No, but sabi ko nga as the days goes, we will be attentively looking at the ICI, itong fact-finding body, and we will follow them religiously to show and to see and hopefully na yung kanilang fact-finding ay magbunga nga, would bear fruit, na hindi lang yung mga contractor o district engineer, pati na yung mga congressman, senator, secretary, at kung sino man ang aabutin, kamag-anak man, kaibigan, dapat nga ito sila ay panagutin. At sabi nga, yung chant natin nung Sunday, dapat na nga ikulong yung mga corrupt. So I think that is where we're headed. And kung hindi kami mapakinggan, tuloy-tuloy itong aming pangangatok, pagrarally, and pwede rin dalhin ito sa lahat ng sulok ng Pilipinas. Hindi lang Metro Manila ang nagalit, buong Pilipinas. And I think sabay-sabay din, no? Meron din last Sunday, meron din sa Cebu, meron din sa Iloilo, sa Bacolod, sa Cagayan de Oro. I think kukunin namin itong mark or palatandaan na we can bring this not only in Metro Manila but also in the provinces to show that the indignation is not only in the city but all around the Philippines.
Yes, we can hear in the hearings that every senator is saying na ito ang gusto ng taong bayan. They're always, whenever they question a witness. So the rally proved effective in a sense na sending fear to our leaders.
Yeah, it sends the signal na sawa na sa corruption, I mean, nanggaling na dyan meron na tayong fertilizer scam, may na police scam, marami na tayong, meron pang pharmacy scam, pero walang nakukulong na tunay na mga mastermind o matataas na tao. So I think it's about time. Let's make itong corruption painful for them. Let's make the conviction of the corrupt individuals certain para hindi sila makatakas, hindi sila mag-corrupt sa susunod na kukulungin mo, huhulihin mo, tapos iboboto mo lang ulit. I think hindi na dapat mangyari yon. So I think whatever we got before, lessons learned, and I think dapat really accountability should really be the name of the game at this point in time.